Everyone back. This is our third or maybe fourth session together. Last time we covered the seven sins, and this week we are covering each sin. And this week we will be talking about gluttony. Next week we will be talking about some other sin. This week we are talking about gluttony. Dr. Pooja, welcome.
Thank you once again.
For the audience and including for myself, what is gluttony if we were to give it a
Yes.
meaning?
Yes. So last time we saw that gluttony is one of the sin, which means overindulgence in food and drinks. So basically, it's two, only two, but now we can extend it to, binge watching, continuous scrolling.
Netflix, Amazon,
Right, right. Yes, yes.
and another one,
Any,
YouTube, Insta,
right.
all this.
YouTube, we can say that is of our choice. So when we are making a planned choice, that doesn't come under gluttony because we can keep boundaries because it's planned and we know we are aware, much aware of what topics we are searching. So shorts can obviously come in gluttony, but if it's YouTube and long videos, then it will be a planned, uh, obviously.
It also depends. Like, for example, if you're consuming podcasts like these or any other where you are getting to learn something, where you're listening to other people's stories, knowledge, then that is actually very educational. But if you're simply, what's the word I'm trying to think? If you're compulsively watching content
Yes.
that has nothing to do with your goal, with your work, and with becoming a better human being. It is simply for the intent of bringing a temporary smile on the face for a few seconds or for a few minutes also, then that is gluttony. So just make sure that we get this right. We are not against self improvement and education. We are only saying if the intention is the pleasure, the dopamine hit, then that is gluttony. It's very important to clarify these things. Uh, Please carry on, Pooja.
Yes. So, more like if it's like we'll just separate, try to, understand that term more properly. It will be uh, indulging in the activity where we are not aware of it, or we have less focus and it's not mindful. So that will be included in gluttony. So when it's mindful, when we are planning to consume the content which is useful, educational, and obviously that doesn't count in gluttony. So I hope you're getting the difference between mindful and mindless.
Yes, and I would like to include pornography in gluttony, correct?
Pardon me.
I would like to include the pornography into the gluttony side. Gluttony
Yeah, if
and
it's mindless, yes,
yes,
mindless, then obviously. But
yes,
again, it will be if it's planned, if you're trying to indulge in some activities after that,
then
then
yes.
that again will be differentiated. It will not be gluttony. It will be, you know, a process to arouse yourself.
Yes, yes, I would say that. And also, let's talk more about gluttony. Um, what do you think is the major cause of this, especially among the youth? Because I'm sure that the previous generations, they did not grow up around so much of technology and access to so many things. Like now we have pretty much access to most things over the
Yes.
internet. And also, the internet is the reason why we can have unlimited supply of food and drink thanks to these delivery apps that we scroll, and thanks to their offers and discounts that encourage people to, I don't know, gluttonize more. Actually, gluttony is very similar to the word glucose, uh, gluten. So I don't know. This is something I just noticed, and I thought I should mention that in this session. What are your thoughts? Like, what is making the youth? Is it that the youth is trying to use gluttony as an escape from suffering, or do you think that it
Yes.
is because there is so much of access, they are just utilizing it?
So first, we'll see according to neuroscience, that is the dopamine hit that the youths are getting, or the person doing gluttony is getting. And spiritually, if we see that many people have this emptiness in them. Something is missing in their life. They feel that. They can't even trust themselves. They can't trust the better version of themselves. They are better than what they are doing or what they are experiencing. They fear, that is the FOMO actually. When the group of people are partying and one is not able to go to the party, there is this FOMO, that is fear of missing out, that he or she is not going to the party, but that could be better than going to party. I mean, being in your solitude, giving yourself time, need time, and thinking over things can be a better thing than going to party. It's completely the person's choice. If he wants to socialize, partying can be better than sitting alone. So the choice depends on the goal actually. We'll not say that continuously partying will be a gluttonization, whatever. We have to select according to the situation and according to the person himself. So, what happens here? The person who is indulging in these activities, they are finding, yes, you are right, they are finding the escape. But if it's repeating, that is an escape. But if it is planned, then it can be a source of just a relaxation. You can say just a break. If he or she is going to one party, that can be a break from the work. So we'll not label any activity again. The food which we are ordering from the delivery apps, that is again have two sides. One is if the person is bedridden, or the person is a new mother, and if she is not able to make food at home, so that is a uh, convenience actually for her to get the food ordered. So we cannot blame the activity. We are not here to blame any activity or any place. We will be selecting accordingly, which is beneficial or not. So whenever a technology comes, or convenience or comfort comes and is available out there, the person's choice depends on if he wants to use it for his growth, or just mindlessly use it.
So basically,
So,
it is the intention behind using the services
yes, yes,
rather than simply
yes,
using it. It's more about the the question over here is, why are you using that service? Is it because you are lazy, or is it because you really need it? Because you have a guest
yes,
at home. Maybe you're extremely exhausted. You have literally no energy to even go down. Or maybe you are now
yes,
in the middle of something, and you're hungry at the same time, so you can order. These are just examples. So, just to summarize, um, over here it says gluttony means eating or consuming more than what your body needs, often just for pleasure, not hunger. It's not just about food, it can be about overdoing anything like snacks, drinks, or even screen time, as we mentioned, the social media. It becomes a problem when it affects your health, wastage of resources, or shows a lack of self control. It's like filling your plate too much and not thinking about the balance or others. The key message is, enjoy things, don't overdo them, maintain a self control to keep your body and health, to keep your body and mind very healthy. This is what Chat GPT says, and we have just expanded on all of that. So this is the message that I would like to leave for the youth, for anyone who is watching. Consume mindfully. That is my those that is my message for you to take away in just 2 words. Would you like to add any final thoughts, Pooja?
yes. Mindful is the key here. And if you want to fill your emptiness, there are better options. That is meditation, giving yourself some time, giving your mind some time to rethink what you really want and working on those goals rather than just indulging in all the stuff out there.
Actually, silence is the basis of all noise fulfillment. When there is a at least some time, especially in the early morning, when there is silence, when there is emptiness, that itself creates space to fill in from 9 o'clock in the morning till 9 in the evening. One is spending most of their time serving, talking, listening to others in the outer world. So definitely the silence and the emptiness and the thoughtless state, these make room for what is going to come. But if I don't make that room, then it's just gonna get cluttered, and I'm going to be stressed, and then all the things we have mentioned, people do engage in that to de-stress themselves. Thank you
Correct.
so much, and next week we will come back with another one. So this was one of the seven sins, and next week we will be back with another one. Thank you very much, Pooja, and thank you to the audience for all the love and support.
Thank you.